I'm Yusra and welcome. Today is kind of a special day for me simply because I am going to finish my art file today and it's the last section of it. I swear every time it gets thicker, every video I do on it, it just keeps getting thicker. But yeah, this video is going to be about my old poetry. And if you're not a poetry fan, this video is not right for you.
I'm not kidding you, my poetry sucks.
Like it really sucks. But yeah, we're gonna be finishing off the art file today and I'm a bit sad. But it's still a special occasion. I had to include my poetry in here. And I just wanted to give a trigger warning because my poetry can get very dark. I've been through some dark times in my life. So if you have emotions that you don't want brought up, this video might not be for you because some of my words that I use might trigger you. So I recommend you don't watch it if you don't want to deal with those emotions that you have. But yes, this is the emotional video that I have been talking about. So without further ado, let's get into it. And I have taken out poetry that might be offensive or that might have bad language or might not be right for certain audiences. I've taken that out. So it's censored poetry basically. But it's still poetry that we can read and poetry that I have written in my bad times. So we can take a look at that, and if you'd like to read it, which I can't imagine why you'd want to put yourself through that, but if you'd like to read my poetry, you can pause the video because I won't be showing it for that long, but let's get into it. Okay, so for my first one, you can pause if you want to read any of the poems. I can't imagine why you would want to. But this one I wrote in primary school. We were supposed to write about our country. So I wrote a poem about South Africa. And I was young, so it's not that good. But moving on. This is just a quote I think that I did. I did zoom in on the camera because the words were a bit too far and you couldn't see it, but now you can. Okay, this one explains itself because if you look at the heading, I don't know why I wrote it, but you can read that if you want to. I don't know how to explain this. I think I was just feeling lonely because I read some lonely words in that poem. This one was also just a bunch of quotes. This one was just full spelled out because I was feeling like an idiot at this time. I don't remember what happened, but I always felt like an idiot for some reason. This one, I don't remember when I wrote actually, but the rhyming is pretty good. This one was actually later for my cat. This was in grade 8 and my cat died, so I just wrote a letter for her and then I drew some pictures there. She was my favorite cat. I really loved her. Right, there's this one as well. I just love my rhyming. My rhyming is so weird. This is another one from grade 8. Most of these quotes I think you guys will recognize because some of the quotes were very popular on Google, I think. This one as well was a Google one. But yeah, I just wrote that out myself. This one I couldn't explain what's happening here. I could not. But yeah, that is that one. This one's a Mickey Mouse hand, I think from Google as well. This is so ugly. As you can see, I wrote it there as well. This one, I drew a lot of these. If you have been watching my videos, you'll recognize these. I think there's a poem at the back. Yeah, there we go. I can't actually tell you what's happening here because I don't know, but yeah, we're just gonna move on from that. That looks very complicated. Also, I have picked out some poetry that I want to read to you simply because I'm very proud of a few of them, not all of them, but I'm gonna be reading a few, I think about 4 that I'll be reading to you right now. So let's go. So first one is a little poem I wrote. I think I was coming from the beach and I found a feather on the beach and I decided to paint the feather. But this poem's name is Fly. And when times get hard, look to the sky. Day or night the stars will shine. There are endless mountains to climb. Spread your wings and learn to fly. Close your eyes and breathe 3 times. Soon enough it will be fine. When you open them, I'll be by your side. Spread your wings and learn to fly. So this one was basically about me just getting through my hard times, and I picked this one because it's quite an upbeat, it's an upbeat poem, so it's telling you to just take a breath sometimes, when you're in a dark state or whatever. Next one is called Peace. I used to hate the wind, now it sets me free. It's comforting to feel the breeze. I envy the sea and how it hits. It's able to wash ashore its scum. With each wave it drowns my pain. And through it I see sunlight. The warmth holds me tight. I could just float here. I'd see nothing for miles. But I know I'm surrounded. I'll never escape. My sorrow sticks to me like the sand to my wet feet. I'd love to dive in again into all that peace. So this one is basically about the ocean. When you're floating in the ocean and you see nothing around you unless you look to the shore. But if you don't look to the shore, you only see the sky and the ocean, which is basically what the poem is about, how the ocean brings me peace. Next one is also quite a hopeful one. I wish I could be enough for myself. What am I looking for? I need me, no one else can help. I feel the smile for the future. There must be light up ahead. I'm limiting my own power. I need to stop being a coward. Trusting myself is how I win. I'll never stand in my own way again. This is it. I'll answer my own call. Maybe there is hope after all. This poem I wrote when I felt that I was the only one that could help myself. And so sometimes only you know what you need. You understand what I mean? So this poem was just about me feeling that, there is hope for my future after all. If I know that I need this, I need to get this. So sometimes you just need to help yourself, and this is what that poem is about. Next one is The Voices. It's quite a feeling being alone. Sometimes good, sometimes bad. Usually I love being on my own, but I just hate being so sad. Never ever ask about my pain. It doesn't even matter. See, if I could explain, I'd be able to clean the splatter. Inside my head is a lot of noise. I could never think straight. All I hear is my own voice. I messed up, I need a clean slate. So most of these poems you'll see some rhyming, and rhyming is just how I used to deal with my emotions. I used to rhyme them all away. But like I said, this poetry is very bad. But this poem specifically is about my own head and how sometimes I can overthink about things. So this was just the way I was feeling about, overthinking everything that came my way. But yes, this is what that poem is about. So basically guys, that was my entire poetry session. So I don't know how to feel about it actually. This is a video I've been dreading simply because I did not want to deal with all these emotions, but actually there weren't much emotions. They're just memories, I guess, and feelings of how I used to feel. But that was my poetry, and it was really bad. Like I said, it was so bad. That was my mental tea, and mentally
There is a lot of weird things happening in my head.
but we're not going to address that today. But guys, please, if you did like the video, please like the video, and please put on the notification bell. Whatever I say. Please put on the notification bell on YouTube so that you can catch my next video. It's probably also gonna be weird. But we are done with the art file, so I won't be putting out art file videos anymore. So if you didn't enjoy that, you're welcome. But if you do want to catch it, there is a playlist that I will link below that you guys can watch all the art file videos that I have done. But thank you so much for watching. Please consider subscribing if you're not subscribed already, and I will see you guys next time.